The Hope Diamonds got a curse. The Mummies got a curse. The Chicago Cubs used to have a curse, and so did the Richmond County Sheriffs. Would you believe that between 1914 and 1971, not 2, 3, 4, but 5 duly elected Richmond County Sheriffs died in office? It started when James Tom Plunkett took office before America entered World War I. He served well and he served long. In 1930, after what his friends politely called a long illness, he passed away. Quickly, the advancement of new sheriff Gary Whittle took place. He was Plunkett's longtime top deputy. Whittle and Plunkett had worked together. In fact, Whittle had once saved Plunkett's life. Whittle had a long career too, serving until 1952. He was active in local affairs. He was active in state affairs. He even performed the last public hanging execution in Georgia history, a sometimes comic affair held before a large crowd that also included school children. But in 1952, he died of a heart attack. His funeral was well attended. He was replaced by a new Sheriff Plunkett. Sheriff James T. Plunkett proudly served Richmond County for a decade until he died in 1962. Again, they draped black around the public buildings and held a very nice funeral. The new sheriff was former Chief Deputy George Mutimer, who served 5 years before a fatal heart attack. By now, you might think people would be a little bit leery about wanting to be the Richmond County Sheriff, but they were not. Soon we had a new sheriff, the big, the jovial, the popular E.R. Foots Adkins, nicknamed for his size 13 shoe. Everyone knew Foots. He started on the city police department and rose through the ranks. He went to Crawford Avenue Baptist and lived up near Westview Cemetery. He was a big guy who could catch crooks on Christmas Eve and play Santa Claus for children on Christmas Day. He played it well, too, the Chronicle said, because he had a big heart. But it wasn't a healthy one. In May 1971, it gave out. Into the sheriff's office came Bill Anderson, and he served for the next 5 years before losing a re-election bid. In fact, Bill Anderson lived another 40 years, passing away in 2016. And he's the one who stopped the curse. Sheriffs quit dying in office. Jim Beck, J.B. Dykes, Charlie Webster, Ronnie Strength all kept breathing as long as they kept their badges. What caused the curse, or what I call an unfortunate set of coincidences, I don't know. But I do know it kept the late Richmond County coroner Nathan Widener busy. That was not because he was called to their deathbeds. No, as coroner, Widener was legally deputized to take over if a sheriff died in office, and 3 times he had to do so. He would give up the job quickly when the replacement was named, and who could blame him?